The threads that bind. Amara had always been fiercely independent. A successful entrepreneur, she built her business from scratch, often working late into the night, believing that hard work alone would open every door. Her motto was simple: if I don't do it, it won't get done. She had faith in God, but when it came to people, she kept her circle small, very small. But one stormy evening, her world shifted. Her elderly neighbor, Mrs. Lillian, knocked on her door in tears. Her son had fallen ill, and she had no one to drive her to the hospital. Amara hesitated. Deadlines loomed. But something tugged at her heart, so she grabbed her coat and car keys. That one act of kindness opened a floodgate of connections. Over the next few weeks, Amara found herself checking in on Mrs. Lillian regularly. The visits turned into tea sessions, where stories were shared and wisdom was passed on like heirlooms. Mrs. Lillian spoke of her late husband, of faith and forgiveness, of how love sustains when money runs out and strength fades. Amara began to see what she had been missing, not in her business, but in her heart. One Sunday, at Mrs. Lillian's invitation, she visited the local church. Warm faces greeted her, people prayed for her business, her health, her peace. A man named Daniel, a carpenter by trade, offered to help her renovate her home office. His quiet faith and gentle strength reminded her of the comfort of human connection. As the weeks passed, Amara found her business thriving in ways she never imagined. Clients came through referrals from the very people she now called friends. When she fell ill one day, meals showed up at her door, and prayers flooded her phone. She realized, blessings flow through relationships. It wasn't the hustle alone that brought abundance, it was love, service, and the grace of community. God had placed her in the center of a divine web, where every thread of relationship carried His goodness to her life. In time, Amara no longer worked just for success, she worked to bless others, to build up, and to be built by the relationships God brought her way. And in doing so, she found the greatest treasure, not in what she owned, but in whom she shared it with. Like, share, follow and comment.